You've been writing for Volcom for a long time too, right? When did Volcom even come into the picture?
Quiksilver for years too.
Quiksilver, yeah.
This is what happened with the whole Volcom thing.
Yeah.
Quiksilver started and had a huge influence in our area, Orange County.
Right.
Rich Woolcott, which is one of the owners of Volcom, was the marketing director. And he created the Kelly Slater black and white movie, which was one of the most legendary surf movies of all time. And he sponsored all the best surfers, and even, Remy, Chet Thomas, and we had a small little skate team at the time. What he did is he branched off and created Volcom to get more on the skate side of things, and more of like, Quiksilver became an older company, so he took what they were doing wrong, in a sense. And I don't say they weren't doing anything wrong, but he took what he saw them doing,
right,
and he created a niche and created Volcom, which was, at the time when I was a kid, was like, dude, how could you ever not ride for Quiksilver?
Right.
But he had a bigger picture of things,
bigger vision,
and he is a marketing guru, and he surfs. He's a surfer that has a talent, and him and a guy named Danny Kwok started Volcom together, and they basically took this thing and they made it the youth against establishment. That's where it started from. Okay. And when they say youth against establishment, that was their vision of being like us against the conglomerates, against the corporate world. And that's what I get out of it, and that's what I feel that they created out of that. And when you do that, you are more in touch with what's going on in the world, which was skateboarding and music and the next generation. And Volcom, is basically what they saw that was wrong with Quiksilver. And I don't know if that's wrong or right, but it's what happened in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Sure. And did you go?
It was like mid-90s.
Yeah. Were you going? Did you go over to Volcom as soon as they?
No. I went to Volcom later.
Later.
But I watched.
But you saw it all happen.
Yeah, of course.
Right before your eyes.
I mean, they were in tune with the times, where a lot of these other corporations that were entities.
Right.
There's a lot of weird things in surfing. You got Billabong.
Sure.
Yeah.
You got all these names, right? But they're not in tune with what's really going on. And people are going to hate on what I'm saying. I'm probably get a bunch of Australians wanting to kill me. Trying to shank me in the neck. I don't care. Come at me, bro. Jersey Shores. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't. No, but so that whole youth against establishment kind of, it's still, it takes a minute to make a point. So they made the point of investing in the youth.
Right.
They made a point in investing into skateboarding, which Quiksilver and them never had an investment in.
Yeah.
And I think now with what's going on in the world, they saw the bigger picture. And who is to know that? I mean, you just have to have a goal and an idealism and be like, okay, I want to invest in this. And it's like a gamble, you know what I mean? Because you guys right now can be like, I'm fucking investing in.
High five hops.
I was waiting for it.
I was too. I was like, what do you invest in? I was like, gold. So, but you know what I mean? They had they had a broader picture of like what they figure that their idealism was, and rock and roll, skateboarding, snowboarding, and surf. Pretty much, well, obviously surf as well, but like that is like going against the grain of what like soccer, baseball, like that's a hard one, you know what I mean? Because like your mom and dad, my mom and dad's like they watch these sports, but here we are, how many years later? I mean, skateboarding, snowboarding, and surfing, and even certain types of music have only been around for how long?
It's true, yeah.
So it's hard to invest in something that you don't really have knowledge about or like understand that like you got to be a part of it. So the youth against establishment is kind of, you have to be youthful to establish the establishment. Right. And that's pretty much what they invested in. And I feel like now it's kind of paying off because there's a lot of skateboarders that love Volcom.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't know what the hell Quiksilver is. You know what I mean? Like this.
Is Quiksilver still around?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like my dad would wear like, it's like a
totally
mall wear.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like,
sure.
My mom's dad might wear that stuff.
Don't they own DC?
That's the thing. I don't, because they had a skate team for a long time now.
Yeah, they
it's
did,
like
yeah.
it's just I don't see them anymore.
But no, you know what? I feel like Vans and Volcom are a very similar brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where Vans took forever for people to understand what are you guys about? Like, what are you doing? You know, breakdancing?
Sure. Right.
But I'm saying like it just takes a while but we might not figure it out as like you're older and as older parents, but like the kids understand it. You know what I mean? So
right.
you're catering to the market that is even above what your knowledge of what's going on. You know what I mean? And
the kids always have their finger on the pulse.
right?
Yeah. They're always going to win.
And that's what I feel skateboarding is really progressive in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, because you don't have to be a dude at school to ride a skateboard. You don't have to be a college graduate. I mean, you could just like it goes to everyone. Like you could just pick up a board, jump out your door. You can be inner city if you're black, white, Asian. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. Like that's what I feel skateboarding represents is a culture that's ununderstandable
Can you roll on
to a lot of people. Yeah. Like it's not something you're not just if you're a skateboarder that doesn't mean anything except that you're a part of something. Not like you. That doesn't mean you're a part of a group. That doesn't mean you're part of a race,
right.
of a sport, of a country. I don't know. It's just like half of my friends that I grew up with. I used to live in Santa Ana for a while, and we're all mixed races, Asians, black, Mexican. We all came together through skateboarding. And now racism and all this stuff is talked about and stuff. But I feel like skateboarding breaks that barrier.
Oh,
totally
For sure, yeah.
Where
100%,
it doesn't really matter. Like you could roll up to me, and if I'm skating a spot, skating a curb, skating a ramp, skating a pool, if you're skateboarding with me and we're on the same page, I don't care what you are, who you are, what religion you're from, or if you're a girl.
Yeah.
It's just like that's where I feel like skateboarding like comes in handy as far as being like
It's a common bond.
it's a common bond, you know?
Worldwide.
Yeah. And you don't have to have money to do it. You don't have to be rich.
Right.
You don't have to be a part of a team. You don't have to, let someone down like, oh, dude, I let you down. You didn't catch my ball.
Catch me.
Yeah, it's true though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
You didn't catch my
Dude,
ball.
You didn't get my clip though.
hike! Like, you don't have to hike me.
Blue 42.
But like that's why I feel like even I like I said I grew up in Santa Ana for a little while, and I had a little friend named Mikey, right? And then I had a friend named Lamont. He was black. My friend named Mikey was Asian. Tons of Mexican friends. My dad is from a Middle Eastern country. He doesn't understand ethnic background.
Right.
And he's like, what do you do? Like, I'm just like, dude, like, don't worry about what I'm doing.
They're cool.
Yeah. My
I'm
homies.
hanging out with these dudes. We're skating.
Yeah. It's all that mattered. It was skating.
Yeah. And you're
Yeah.
crazy. Like, you're crazy. Like, I'm crazy. Like, but that's what the youth against establishment reminds me of. And that's what it means. It's like you're creating a bond within yourself that a lot of your parents won't understand. Like, no one's going to understand it but you. And skateboarding gives you those boundaries to be like, dude, there's no difference between us. Like, we're having fun. It's like ideally, our idealism is completely the same, and that's
Sure. Oh, yeah.
that's what it stands for. You know what I mean?
Even skill level, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, dude. Like,
You know?
I
What are
could
you
care
trying?
less.
Yeah.
I can't. Dude, this guy could probably flat ground the shit out of my face. That's
true.
Right? He's going to go do some flat ground, and I'll nose wheelie around. I'll do a G-turn around his neck.
Right. That's what's up.
I'm G-turning around his nollie heel flip. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're good.
But exactly, I mean, it's a skill level. It's just like I get psyched when I see somebody pushing down the street having fun. You know, it's fucking great.
Yeah, and I don't even know why I brought that up, but that's what I felt like what it means, and that's what I feel like skateboarding is to me. In a sense, is like it doesn't really matter. Like you said, like some of my friends aren't the best skateboarders, as long as they're having fun. And some of my sketchiest friends that ride a skateboard that suck, that are about to kill themselves, are my favorite to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Seriously,
It's amazing.
Dude, you're about to break your neck right now, but keep going, dog. You got it.
Yeah.
And you know he doesn't even got it. You got it.
It's amazing. Yeah,
It's true.
it's amazing. And then, so Volcom, you've been with them how many years?
It's been about 5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, thought it was longer.
Yeah, no, I actually got the tail end of the coolness. I wasn't that cool for that long.
What do you mean?
No, I was actually cooler.
Yeah. Okay. What?
So he's on Quiksilver the entire time.
Yeah, I was on Quiksilver for a long time.
Okay. Yeah.
One thing I did do when it comes to Volcom is I got to roll around the world with some of the finest of Volcom riders.
That's true.
Do you know who Terje Hawkinson is?
Yeah.
Snowboarder.
Snowboarder.
Oh yeah.
One of the greatest snowboarders of all time. A G.
Yeah.
But actually, Kelly Slater rides Volcom suits now because he knows where the stone fucking. I'm a rolling stone.